What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and welcome to the recap, y'all. Now, today we're going to be talking about the family business, and we're going to be focusing on season 5, y'all. Now, we're going to do our season 5 predictions. Now, I know that they have not officially announced season 5, but we're going to go ahead and claim it like my mama always say, and y'all, she usually right, so shout out to my mama. Anyway, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and start out with your girl, Tasha, because Tasha got a good old theory going on, y'all. Now, Tasha, if I'm saying your name incorrectly, then forgive me, because I done said it like 3 or 4 times now wrong, if I'm wrong. But if I'm not, listen, your girl Tasha had a fire theory. So let's go ahead and talk about it, y'all. So Tasha said, I think Antonio is going to come for the Duncans because of Vinny and Sage. So the Dashes and the Coras will team up to take out the Duncans. Will Harris be the first Black Don since he's a made man? Now, look, Tasha, girl, first and foremost, I definitely think that there is going to be another big thing between the Dashes and the Duncans. And now that Sage has died and she's died helping, the Duncans, I absolutely think that they can team up. I mean, Dominique and Antonio are already together. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense that this could happen. Now, as far as Harris being a made man, I do have another video where I'm going to talk about Harris and the Don and that whole entire theory. Shout out to my girl Lex, who brought this theory to my attention, and I really want to dive deeper into it. So we have a separate video for it. But as far as this thing between the Coras and, them teaming up with the Dashes, I think that could absolutely happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you got to think about it. There's the whole thing where Dominique thought her daughter was dead. You know what I'm saying? Only to find out that her husband was helping her fake her death. Then, she gets her daughter back, but now she gets kidnapped. And then, she gets her back, and now she's actually dead. I don't think she's just going to let that lay. I don't think that's going to just go away for her. You know what I'm saying? And I think the only good positive thing between these two families, because these families have history anyway. I mean, the Duncans dismantled their business after they tried to dismantle the Duncans' business. You know what I'm saying? So the only good thing that was bringing them together was the fact that we know that Sage and Paris have history together and they was cool. Now that that's gone, I don't know. I don't see Dominique just laying down and taking this lightly, because Dominique is cutthroat herself. We always talk about Chippy and how Chippy is about, that life. You know what I'm saying? She be acting all classy and stuff like that, but Chippy will shoot. You know what I'm saying? We saw how, they came in there and killed, what's his face? I can't think of his name, but God, what is his name? I sure hate that I can't remember his name, y'all. But you know what I'm talking about. Bernie. I think his name was Bernie. I think it's Bernie. But anyway, y'all let me know down in the comments what his name is. But anyway, she is about that life. And Dominique is the same way. So I don't see this laying down, y'all. And then we already know Tonio went through all of this, giving Don Frederico all that money, you know what I'm saying, just to get Vinny to be able to come back. Because your boy Vinny, he had a hit out on him. Like, he had a price on his head. He could not come back. And then your boy Antonio did this whole thing with Don Frederico, and now Vinny can come back. I don't think he's going to take that lightly either. So I really see these two possibly coming to blows. Now, meanwhile, y'all, your girl Nedra actually commented to Tasha's post, and she's like, look, I don't think so or hope so. Antonio will go after Harris, and he's going to try to come crawling back to the Duncans. There's a possibility that Junior might turn to get revenge. I hope not, but since Vinny is dead, Antonio will go after Harris. Okay, Nedra, so I can definitely see where you're coming from, because, of course, your boy Junior did give Antonio that gun, the gun that was used to kill Sal Dash. Now, here's my thing about this, is that even though we know that, is as bad as it was that Harris killed Sal, the only reason why Antonio is even in his position is because Harris killed Sal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Antonio is going to go after Harris like that. Plus, Antonio seems to like Harris so much, and what Harris brings to his business, I don't know if he's going to go after Harris at this point. Now, there was a time when I thought for sure that he would go after him, but just after looking at this again, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if one outweighs the other, I guess I would say. I mean, yeah, he would probably want to get revenge on the person that killed Sal, but at the end of the day, if it's Harris, and Harris just might be in line to take over, especially now that Vinny is dead, and now that we know that Antonio is possibly not going to live, because he definitely says that he only has 3 months to live. So I don't know about that. I really honestly don't think your boy Harris is going anywhere this time around. That's just my thought process, but I guess we shall see. But thank you guys for putting your theories out there. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so Callie Love says, I think it will come out that Sasha is not dead, but still alive, and that Sasha is Donna and Larry's daughter. I think that's the secret Larry has on Donna. All right now, Callie, look at you being messy, talking about Larry and Donna. Okay, Callie, I see you. Now look, we all know that I love me some Sasha, and I absolutely want Sasha to still be alive. Fingers crossed and everything. If she just popped back up, I'd be extremely ecstatic about it. So I'm hoping that your theory is absolutely correct. Now, as far as Larry is concerned, let's talk a little bit about Larry. Now, the Larry that we get to meet in the TV show, you don't get to learn a lot about him, but the Larry in the books, you really get to learn about him. And your boy Larry is just not the type to cheat. So I don't think that Larry and, Donna ever had a thing. As a matter of fact, he don't even like Donna. As a matter of fact, most of the family doesn't like Donna. The only person that seems to have liked Donna was your boy Lou, and that all came because she helped him with a certain situation, which we'll talk about at some point. So I don't think that Larry necessarily is, Sasha's dad, but I mean, hey, it's a good theory at the end of the day, because you never know about your girl Donna, because I just feel like she was out here thotting around, but no, in all seriously, I think that Lou actually is Sasha's father. All right, y'all, let's move on to the next one. Okay, y'all, so your boy Derek says, part of me believes that Sonya will help get through to Junior. She will help him come to his senses. Hey, I guess despite my critical exterior, there's a romantic trying to get out. Look, I ain't even mad at that, because I know you be going hard in these comments sometimes. So I'm all for your romantic side coming out, bro. No, but seriously, I really hope that Sonya is going to be, that voice in Junior's head. Like I said, I mean, I get really passionate about this show because I love this show so much, y'all. And sometimes, I be elevating, but when I said that we went through too much with Brother X, I mean, I meant that. Like, we went through 3 full seasons with Brother X, so you don't get to leave Sonya. You know what I'm saying? And I think Sonya is going to have to be his voice of reasoning. She's going to have to be the one that helps him to see through all of this. I mean, we already know that she extremely nosy. She be knowing everything. So I'm going to need her to know what happened, get to know exactly what happened, so that she can help walk Junior through this whole situation and help guide him back to his family that truly loves and cares for him and that has his best interest at heart. Because, keeping it a buck, I really just don't feel like Donna has his best interest at heart. I feel like she's doing this out of revenge and spite. I don't think that she's doing this out of love. And I'm not going to say that she doesn't love Junior at all, but I don't think that the act that she did, I don't think what she did was an act of love, if you know what I mean. And I think that Sonya truly does love Junior, and I think that she's going to have to be the one to really get to him. I typically would have said maybe Vegas could, but I don't even think Vegas can really have that conversation with him right now. I think it's going to have to come from Sonya. I think at the end of the day, she's going to have to be the one to really bring him back, So we shall see. But thank you, Derek. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all. So moving on to the next one. Now, girl, I'm not even finna butcher your first name like this. So I'm just going to say Miss Weaver. You know what I'm saying? That's what we going to say. But you said that Junior may not even be LC's son. Larry has a secret on Donna that LC don't know. Okay, y'all. So I actually think that the secret actually already came out. Now, when he was at her house, he said, I know you and LC's secret. So the only secret that Donna and LC have is that they have a child together, and didn't nobody else know about it except for all of the elder Duncans, Nene, Larry, Lou, Chippy, LC, Donna, like all of them know about it, but none of the younger generation knew about it, of course. So I think that was the secret. I don't think that there's another secret because, like I said, his words were, I know about you and LC's secret. So I think that that's actually the secret. But thank you for participating. I really appreciate you giving me your thoughts. Oh, I love this one right here. Okay, y'all. So one of my favorite theories is going to be Sugar Brown 37. Now, they said, enter Waycross, Georgia, the family reunion. Enter Levi, Big Shirley, and Grandma. And look, I am so here for this. Now, if you have not read the books, then you may not know what she's talking about. But in the books, there is a fourth brother. Now, I am going to be doing a video about that real soon, y'all. But she's basically saying, like, we need to see what happened to your boy Levi, Big Shirley, and then, of course, Grandma. You know what I'm saying? Since he says that he wants to go get some of his mama pie, shoot, I'm hoping that she's alive. You know what I'm saying? Because I really hope he's not. Yeah, anyway, y'all. But yeah, so that would be so dope if we were to get this version of it. And just to kind of piggyback off of that, your boy Carl Weber does actually say in one of his posts that, should Todd Piney play Levi? And I don't know if y'all know who Todd Piney, I think it's Todd Piney, Penny, whatever. Y'all know I'm bad with these names, but he's the guy who plays Candyman. Now, I'm definitely not here for that because Candyman is just Candyman and he just needs to stay Candyman. But I would love to see somebody play Levi. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be so dope to see this particular, I would love to see this character because I feel like we lose this character in the book somewhere. Like he just kind of goes away and we're just left wondering whatever happened to him. So I think it would be a pretty dope theory if this did happen, Sugar Brown 37. So anyway, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, y'all. Now your girl Amber Nicole says, I think Sonya will be pregnant and Orlando and Ruby will get married. Lord, no, please don't let them get married. Now, y'all know I can't stand Ruby. And honestly, yes, did she come through on this last episode? Did she show us that she could pull that trigger? Absolutely. Yes, she did. But I still don't trust her. Like, I still don't like her. She ain't in my good graces yet. But your boy Orlando loves her. So I could definitely see that happening. I mean, this is probably the only person that he has ever had a connection with. So, I mean, I could see it. And the fact that she has this son, yeah, I could definitely see this happening. And now that she a widow, I mean, it could definitely happen. Now, I'm all here for your girl Sonya getting pregnant. You know what I mean? And if she does, this might be the one thing that kind of snaps Junior back to life. And this is kind of piggybacking off of what Derek said about Sonya being the one to, really get Junior through this and helping him to see the light. I mean, if she ends up being pregnant, I really think that will definitely play a big part in him getting himself back into the family, you know what I'm saying? And finally ready to, forgive and let it go and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Learn what happened, learn why it happened, and then show some grace and, forgive and move on because apparently you done forgave Donna and she the one who actually gave her. We ain't even gonna go there. We not finna do this today, y'all. I'm not even gonna do it. Because I was about to go into a whole rant, but I'm not going to do it. Not today. We're going to keep going with these season 5 predictions. Let's see who else has something to say. Okay, now your girl Stephanie actually responded to Amber, and she said, yes, she believes that. Yeah, so yeah, that's what's up. Now let's go and see if we can find some more comments. That's all we had under the predictions post. So, but I know that we had some more predictions. So let me go under the other video because somebody had some pretty good predictions. Okay, y'all. So here are my predictions for season 5. So first and foremost, there is definitely a war coming, but I don't think that there is a war coming with the Coras and the Dashes teaming up against the Duncans. I think that there is going to be one specific Cora that is going to go after the Duncans. Now, we all know that your boy Alexander is somewhere hiding, somewhere. We don't know where he at. But we do know that, Dominique left him because he just wasn't getting the job done. You know what I'm saying? And so she went to somebody who she knew could get the job done and get her children back. But just like Paris is Elsie's favorite child, Sage is also Alexander Cora's favorite child. You know what I'm saying? This is his daughter, someone who he faked their death in order for her to be able to live. You know what I mean? And I don't think that he takes this line down. I think that he pulls himself back together, and I think that he goes after the Duncans this time. I think that he is definitely going to be one of the people that's going to be coming after them. I mean, we all know that he still has a lot of money. Now, just because they dismantled him a little bit, they didn't take all of his money. You know what I mean? So he definitely has the means in order to be able to get it done. It's just all about, does he have the allies in order to get it done? I don't think that Dominique is going to come after them because she saw how Sage was ready to ride for Paris. So because she saw this, I think that she knows that it was Sage's choice to go in, and I don't think that she's going to see it as an act of betrayal, I guess I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she's going to see it that way. But, you know, I don't think that the Dashes are going to be a real big threat right now. And the only reason why I say that is because we know that Antonio is allegedly, probably, maybe only going to be around for 3 more months. Vinny's already dead. So I don't really see the Italians making a move at this point against the Duncans. I just don't feel like that's going to be how this plays out. And I don't think Harris cares enough to avenge Vinny in any kind of way, if he even does become the Don. You know what I mean? Now, as far as Harris becoming the Don, like I said, I do have a whole separate video on that. So I'll throw that into that video. But I think that that's going to be the threat. Yes, I think that your girl Sonia is going to be pregnant. Yes, I think that, you know, Junior is going to come around at some point, but I think it's going to take a lot before Junior actually comes around. I think he's going to have to see Donna for who she actually is, and I think that's actually what will happen in the next season. I think at some point Junior is going to see Donna's true colors, and he's going to see that, you know, Chippy actually was the one who was truly there for him. So I think that's all going to play itself out. I do think that your boy Orlando is going to definitely settle down with Ruby. I think that they're going to be a thing, you know, unfortunately, but I think that that's what's going to happen. I think that we are going to see more of a storyline with your boy Rio. I think that there is going to be some interesting things happening with him, and that's also just based off of the book 5 as well. If they go into what actually happens in book 5, then we'll see Rio play a bigger part in this particular storyline. I don't know how they'll tie it all in, or maybe they'll save it for another season, but since they have so many stories going on. So I guess we shall see what goes on with that. But those are my biggest prediction, is that this war is coming, and I think your boy Alexander is coming after the Duncans because he's going to think that they are the reason why his daughter is dead. I mean, after all, Larry Duncan is the one who started all this mess. So, you know, it's safe to say that he is definitely going to blame them, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we're going to see this particular season. Let me know what you guys think. If you didn't already provide your theories, go ahead and start dropping some of those theories down below. And to everybody who did give their theory, thank you so much once again. Okay, y'all, so that's what's up with the season 5 predictions. Look, let me know what y'all thought about the predictions that you heard today. If you have predictions that you weren't able to get in, then go ahead and start dropping them down in the comments, y'all. Now, look, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been rocking with the channel and everybody who has been showing me so much love and support. I really, really appreciate you guys. We are going to be actually doing something that I like to call the rewatch recap. Now, because you guys showed so much interest in what was going on in these books, I want to be able to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper and tell you some of the stories from the books. We're going to start from the very beginning, from the first season of The Family Business. Of course, I'm going to recap that from the television version, but then I'm also going to give you the book versions and really go into a lot of these characters, tell you a lot of these backstories, and just really get down into these books, y'all. So if there is anything in specific that you want to talk about, that you want to hear, then of course, go ahead and leave it in the comments. You can also always go to my website and click on the contact us and tell me if there's something directly that, you know, you want me to talk about as far as The Family Business is concerned. I'm always happy to try to get you guys exactly, you know, what you're wanting to hear. So anyway, guys, go ahead and get the conversation started down below. Until next time, peace.